Whoa, 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 whoa. I am sorry for being so random. There's really nothing I can do in this game. I like games that get straight to the point. I don't like really playing games that take a long time to get to the point. So I don't usually play them, but my friend bought this game for me, so I did play it, and it is a good game. I'll admit, games like this are good, I just don't want to, never mind. I don't know where to go. Oh, probably there. Stop it. This must have been the entrance to the forest that was mentioned on the map I had seen. Whoever was poking around in the tunnels underneath it, that man's house had scribbled notes on this place, but I couldn't make them out. Here the sign pointed out various campsites and walking paths within the woods. It mentioned a river, but maybe a washroom, but the rest was too faded to see clearly. What's that? That looks suspicious. No, that looks suspicious. Did I just go through the frickin' bushery? I did too, didn't I? What was that? Trampled in the dirt and grass was a plastic card of some kind. I brushed it off and was surprised to see it was my credit card. I wasn't sure if it was still usable, but it was mine. It was yours, so we shouldn't take it. But we're gonna take it anyways. Alright. Now, let's... Thought the fence I could see it. Shut up, I can't say words. Dilapidated old outbuilding. I wondered if I could find my way around. Alright. You know what? Let's go into this bush. What's this? There's a fire pit there. It was still a bit warm and few embers still burned at the bottom. 2 folding camping chairs with some ground. Let's go in their camp. Slept 2 people. I shoved my flashlight inside and can see some bedrolls, 2 backpacks, and a cooler. Alright. Where they at? Let's party. I brought the party. About the party. What is you? With some personal effects shoved back into the rock. Wait, is there a notebook there too? Hell yeah. Inside the cheap dollar store notebook was a page after worn page. Of names and lists. None of it made much sense. The newest page contained several names. Heather, Olivia, Ashley, Charles, Cheryl, Iris, Daphne, Holly, Rose, and Rachel. Rachel! Her name was on the list, and that hurt my throat. Where's Rachel? I'm sorry, I had to do it. And it had a mark beside it in blue ink. The name Daphne and Olivia had been crossed out in the same blue ink. Cheryl, Heather, and Rose had also been crossed out, but these marks looked older and more faded. Oh god. We're beating this, guys. I'm confident. We're beating this. We're about to beat this shit. Hey, I know this place. No, don't look, I think. No. Let's go in here, because I don't think I've been in here. Oh, wait a minute. No, I haven't been here. I had finally found the exit once I left. I knew I'd never want to return there. Peace out! See some light. It must have been at the edge of the forest, though I wasn't sure. You know what? Actually, Uh, nope. You're going back, actually, because... What? I can't go back? Are you kidding me, man? I wasn't done investigating, you know. I was still trying to figure out the case of the murders, okay? I don't like that noise. The gate, I suddenly recognized the auto parts factory where I'd worked as a machinist for all those years. The plant had closed almost 3 years ago now. Times were better then. I thought I could hear a faint rustling behind me. Maybe it was just the wind. It was just the wind. It was just the wind in the harem. Okay. Just trust that. It was the wind, guys. Okay? Don't be afraid. It's just the wind. That's a dead cop. I found the body of a security guard. Just doing his job, no doubt. Just doing his job, no doubt. His face was covered with blood from some kind of head wound. I wondered, was this flashlight his? It's mine now. Shut up. What's that? Dug in the ground was a cracked old watch. First my wallet, and now for this. Hell yeah! New watch, bitch! Oh. Why did you put it on your watch? Why did you put it on your wrist if you couldn't even use it? What are you, stupid? I don't like the door noise. I didn't like that noise either. Let's check here. Contents were tossed around like someone had been looking for something. Let's press this thing. It was a large power box with 5 lights on it. Cables burst out of the box, shaking off the other parts of the factory. The metal was starting to wear, and cobwebs had collected in the corners. The box wasn't receiving power. No. The door was locked. So let's go in this door. Shit. That door was locked too. Let's go into this upstairs. Every part of this plant smelled old and rotted. I'd noticed the old bulletin board on the wall. Okay, the board contained yellowed clippings of newspaper, cartoons, and notices. There were notes to and from the guys that worked here. One of them was to Norman, who was one of the older guys on the line. He's old, motherfucker. Okay, now let's eat. Our old break table in a layer of dust and grime, like always. Only made seeing this thing more. I don't know. I'm gonna yawn again. Of course I'm gonna yawn again because I gotta yawn so many times within a recording, or I just can't upload it. OCD problems. I'm kidding, but I hope I'm making you yawn. My head ached, and I still recalled the last time Norman, Rachel, and I ate lunch together. The power panel looked like it was shut off. Did I push the switch? Yeah, you did. You did push the switch. Of course you pushed it. The utility shelf crammed with mismatched tools and items. There was a claw hammer. Yeah. It wasn't as dusty as the rest of the tools in the shelf. Recently used. Just bought it. Bought it myself. Locker was a complete mess. Hidden at the bottom was a magnetic card. Hell yeah, take that card. Turn this bitch on. Turn this bitch on. Now we up in this. Alright, I don't know what those do, but they did something helpful. Probably. Okay. Dude, we getting this done. We're about to finish this. This was my locker. There was in the factory. It stank of booze. There was a picture of Rachel on the inside. Looked like it had been torn up. I thought I had taken that picture home when the factory closed. It was a mess of empty booze bottles. I wondered if the man in the house had something to do with this. He sure had a lot of alcohol at his place. Alright. Now, we go down here. And we open those 2 locked doors. Or, actually, we go into this door, because I don't think I've actually went into this door yet. Yeah, buddy. Alright, what's in this? Dirty worked clothes and old boots. There was a photo of a woman taped to the inside. It was scratched out and the face was unrecognizable. Shit, yeah. What should we do? The key card I had found seemed like it would pass through the reader. Did I use... Shit! There's some kind of ventilation hatch here. Looked like I could jump to the room below. I like her enough as it was, but I couldn't. Not yet. No, you are not too chicken. You know what? You're doing it. Yep. 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 Oh man, I like her like hell. Did it? Did it? There's a crumpled up letter that I'd found on the floor. It had been scratched out heavily. Yeah. Most of the letter was violently scratched out with what looked like a ballpoint pen. All I could make out was need to. Just don't think drinking needs Norman. Who was Norman writing to? I don't like noises like that. Factory glad to get rid of the smell of its memories. I couldn't stop thinking about the room with the bottles in it. Was that guard I found really drinking up there? What about Norman? And who rooted through all the lockers? I couldn't tell where... Again, are you serious? I've got like fucking 900 times this episode. I couldn't tell where I was as I looked around, but I figured I needed to get to road. Maybe Norman could help. His store wasn't that far from the turnoff at the factory, if I remembered correctly. We still in this bitch. We still in this bitch. We're actually leaving this bitch, but same thing. Same exact thing. It's GTFO. Let's go this way, actually. Let's not go that way. Get up in that. Hate it. Garbage bin was a disgusting mess of rotten food and slick black bags. I saw a thin greenish corner poking from out from one of the bags. Jesus, why does it... Yeah. Wait, no, we don't need you. We don't need your driver's license. We don't need to drive. Way to go. Look what you did, dude. You made it rain. Back of the store that he ran, it was oddly quiet except for a faint sound of a television. Hey, Norman. Hello? Norman. Yo, Norman, you in here? Let me get this coat. That's Rachel's coat. Inside the cabinet was a small but impressive collection of hunting rifles, shotguns. Slice of the rack was empty. The gun would fit here. Did I place it back in the cabinet? Fuck no. Though weight on me, I had. Yeah, you did. It's mine now. I didn't even read what that just said. I'm just being honest. Hey, Norman. You in here, buddy? That Norman? Norman, my coworker. One of the few friends I had in this town lay dead beside his armchair. His face and shirt were covered in blood. Looked like he had been shot trying to get up. His eyes were wide with shock, though they were already drying. Norman was... What was Rachel doing here? Why did you ever... He raped her. Norman, you probably deserved better. Well, I don't know what he did with my girlfriend, but I love you, Norman. I love you. I wasn't sure if I wanted to give him peace, or I just couldn't stand to think about what's